Uh, hey guys, it's Dangerous Sports Gamer here. Wrestling news is kind of getting a little new now, so as you know, so with the Samoa Joe doing the screw job on TNA and joining WWE, so same with Eric Young, same with Austin Aries. And I watch WWE and I watch TNA and I watch Ring of Honor. And first of all, when I watched TNA, I thought they was doing good. Ring of Honor, I Ring of Honor, I thought they were actually doing good, but it took me some time to think while watching these three companies, and this is what people haven't been talking about in their videos, but I'm gonna talk about it. Some people are still gonna disagree with this, but to me, but at the end of the day, to me, it's my opinion. It's my opinion. It's what I think, and it just clears the day. And that is, I never thought that I would ever say this, to be honest, but WWE has put on far better shows than both Ring of Honor and TNA in 2016 now. WWE have put on much better shows than them since they have put up much better shows, but even before TNA and ROH came on the scene. But and they've put on better shows when they started. But and now 2016, they're still putting on far better shows. WWE is still putting on far better shows than Ring of Honor and TNA. You know, seriously, like, to be honest, ROH has been really has been no, not really. I wouldn't say that. Has been a bit in the gutter so far since 2015, because like they did well in 2011, 2013, 2014, in my opinion, but other than that they just started to doing go down, you know. And for me, personally, the product of ROH is not bad, you know. Like, ROH is getting there. They're getting there. They're starting to put on good shows, but you know, they're getting stuck. They're stuck somewhere, in my opinion. You know, it's like, in my opinion, it's just like a crab in a bucket. So they're not doing rubbish. They're doing all right, but they're just stuck on something, you know, and they're lacking a lot of talent. But and then you have TNA, you know. Since 2016, their shows has just been, you know, so boring and stale. They constantly have the same guys wrestling every Sunday night. Um, you know, they never create. They're not creative. Yeah, then they don't put something new for the product. And it's not the wrestlers, you know, it's the booking and the sense of management, you know. You mean to tell me you call yourself Total Non-Stop Action and you're at Impact Wrestling at the same time? And you got Buck Bischoff or fucking, you know, Mike Bennett from being sucking dick backstage as either as like Billy Corgan can ever do, you know. You know, like, the promoter is trash, and in my opinion, like, this is why this promoter, like, the promoter, like the wrestling promoter, I don't know who promoted it, but whoever you are, this is why, in my opinion, you would never be taken seriously as a wrestling promoter. You want to be taken seriously, you know, about, you know, having, you know, having a crazy clown come up, or having, you know, like, having like this, having Swoggle have it, or having like King Maxwell, wrestling in the ring against an adult, you know, and you got and so people might say that, but but from now and then, people certain people think that TNA might pick things up, and I honestly hope they do. The show's constantly being boring, not being creative. I'm just waiting for this thing to happen. So, like, until they go with a pay-per-view or something, TNA is just boring and stale, and it's hot, and it's really hard to watch, in my opinion. It's like watching a habit. Yeah, so like, until TNA TNA, until TNA until TNA, goes and, well, hold on. Until TNA does a pay-per-view or something, TNA's just cold and still. Sorry for that, guys. Before I start, sorry that I keep saying the same thing, but I didn't know what to say, so that's why I had to pause there. Sorry. So yeah, so I said until TNA does a pay-per-view or something, TNA's just cold and stale. But WWE, on the other hand, I think, like, in 2016 now, they're still getting, like, good with their bookings. Giving, like, good storylines, good OMG moments, and they even show you they'll give you memorable matches that you would never see in like 10 years or 20 years. And they have they have good wrestling, good storylines. Like, when you watch WWE and they put those OMG moments, they'll make you think, oh my god, I wasn't expecting that. Or like like the memorable matches, like, for example, Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg, and Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg, Undertaker versus Brock Lesnar, or AJ Styles versus John Cena at the Royal Rumble, and and you weren't expecting that match, and I bet when they first had a rivalry, you wouldn't expect them to expect that rivalry, but to me, that's a good rivalry. Because you see, with WWE, like, they make me want to watch their product. TNA hasn't done anything to make me stay intrigued and watch the product. Ring of Honor hasn't done anything to make me stay intrigued and watch the product. And I get to the point where I watch where I watch TNA. I mean, it makes me think this is just a habit, and I never thought I would say that. TNA, like, they're lacking a lot of talent. But they're doing one thing good. Moose defeating Mike Bennett. They brought Davey Richards back in the scene, but they need to bring more of their talents that they shouldn't have gave up. Bring back Tigre Uno. Bring back Sonada. Bring back MVP. Bring back Low Key. Bring back Kenny King. Then they will be. Then they will be good, in my opinion. And this is what the promoter has done to the. This is what the TNA promoter has done, in my opinion, to the wrestling business. Some of you might disagree, but this is what he's done, in my opinion. Of years back, like, they talk about pay-per-views on this thing called Spin Cycle that I find annoying. Matter of fact, TNA is the only company I know that does times, for the companies that has Spin Cycles, when you watch Explosion, they put on one wrestling show, and then show you a match that's from the past, and then put on Spin Cycle and then finish the show. That's what I don't like. And I'm thinking, can that? And I think, and every time I watch Explosion, I think to myself, is there a time where there's less than that, and there can be more flumming wrestling people, flumming wrestling, you know? But there's nothing real about any of the storylines in ROH and TNA. There's nothing real about these storylines. There's nothing real about those. There's nothing real about those storylines. People, nothing. I'm sorry. The people who disagree. Well, I know this. It's nothing. You go to Ring of Honor. Well, they're doing a couple things right, you know. With the whole New Japan Pro Wrestling versus the ROH or the cheeseburger, if you don't know who he is, the cheeseburger and the boulder guy, I don't remember what he's called, or with the they were in a tag team match, but they had a good match, or with the Jay Lethal versus Adam Cole, and it's finally good to see, you know, two good talents, you know, go being in the same match, which is unlike TNA, which none of the good talents, which are perfect to be in the ring together, they don't put them in the same ring, you know. And so, like, honestly, ROH are doing okay, but they're stuck on something. They're stuck on something, but they still don't make me want to watch their product. But I watch them anyway. So like, ROH ROH shows are boring. They're doing not bad, but their storylines are not bad. Their shows are boring. They're stuck on their talent. So, but they're still doing shit. TNA, they're suffering a lot more than I've ever watched that company perform before. So that's the result. Out of all the companies, WWE, TNA, and Ring of Honor. So like, before I say this, like, every wrestling company has their hot periods now. You know, like, they made good, like, WWE, like, made good storylines, you know. They make good storylines, good OMG moments, and good, you know, good, like, good pay-per-views and good entertainment. And to me, that's what made wrestling fun, you know, back in like the Hulk Hogan days, you know. That's what made wrestling fun. So out of all the company, so everyone, as I said, from now and then, everyone has like their hot period and their cold period. So out of all the companies, in my opinion, WWE, TNA, and Ring of Honor, WWE is in their hot period now, and TNA and Ring of Honor are just cold and stale and hard to watch. So to me, WWE is the company to watch now. Both TNA and Ring of Honor wrestlers, like, some people won't admit this, especially TNA fans. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. So, like, comment down below if you agree or disagree on this video. So if you like, so obviously what I want you to do, yeah, if you agree or disagree, leave them in the comments down below, and write down why you agree, and put down why you agree or disagree. And I hope you smash that like button and subscribe down below, and I'll see you with the next video. So please like, subscribe, peace, have a nice day.